Okay, we are live. For some reason, it did not want to start my stream. But we are here, even if it is a minute late. Okay, let's see. So, I mentioned the end of the last stream, we finished phonology, and we started some grammar stuff. What's my wallpaper? It's just this random image I found on the internet that I really liked. For my laptop, I have a map of Hollow Knight though, so might use that for this one as well. Anyway, started thinking about the grammar. We thought about a bit about verb duplication. We were doing postpositions and symmetrical voice with, I think we were gonna go with SVO, but then I figured that SOV would probably be better to have with postpositions. And that is where we ended off last time. And this time, we are going to be doing the Romanization. Is my voice coming through okay? Okay, just making sure. So now we are. There's still the echo from last time? Is that better? I had a noise suppressor on, but don't understand how this works. Anyway, is there anything else that you would like me to do to make the stream slightly more pleasant than... Okay. If you hear me stuttering over my words a lot, it's because I have dyslexia. Brain moves too fast than I can speak. Moves faster than I can speak. Romanization. So, we are going to have to... Let's do consonants first. Increase the font size. Is this still too small for you guys? 14. If it's still too small, just tell me and I'll increase it again. I think that should be big enough. Move these guys over here. Just organizing it so it'd be easier for me to do the layout. Okay. That is... Good enough. And then I figured the easiest romanizations would be M, P, B, F, N, T. Oh, why didn't they all go to 14? D, T, S, R, L, yes. That you can't really do a voiceless nasalized. I mean, you can, but that is so quiet. And then H. So, which means we have to figure out letters for the aspirated stops, the labiodental M, the engma, ch, and the glottal stop. That shouldn't be too hard. But before we do that, let me bring the vowels over here as well. Okay, now these also shouldn't be all that hard. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was also thinking if we rebel against the norms. There we go. And now we have to actually think about how to do this. So yeah, H following the stuff is probably easiest. So I'll add a question mark unless someone has a different idea. I don't know why, but I don't really like doing digraphs in my Conlangs. Polish villagers, yes. I guess we could make the just IPAX, or we could do something like that would be fairly amusing. But I think most people, unless they're like into linguistics or Polish specifically, won't understand that. Yeah, something like that. Now the real problem here is the labiodental nasal, the engma, and the glottal stop. Just a V for the... Oh my god, that would be so cursed. Almost as cursed as Cherokee romanization using V for the nasalized Hey, you have the same thought as me. See, let's go with this. For that. Do it. Yes. I am doing it. No, I feel like Q would make a much better glottal stop. Okay, so Q is the glottal stop, and then whenever I have engma, I always have trouble deciding what it should be. The simplest choice is yeah, the apostrophe is the obvious choice for the glottal stop. But again, it just feels wrong to me to use it for some reason. Though, it probably would be best to do something like this. Oh, right, Google Sheets has that thing. Or saltillo. Not saltillo. I think it's this. It is a saltillo. Is it echoing again? I'll try to figure out how to fix that next stream. So there was, yes, capital and lowercase apostrophe stops. Apostrophes for glottal stops. There we go. Though most people won't be able to type that, so they can just use the apostrophe. Or substitute it with the quotation end apostrophe. There we go. Can you get any more cost than this? Yes, don't answer that. It definitely can. What language uses it though? The Talpanak language. Oh, Clapanak. Clapanek. There we go. It is an Ottoman-Guayan language with fairly standard phonology and yes, we're doing an Engma Q because why not? Voice velar nasal. Pretty sure it's used in some languages as well. That just uses the Angma character. That uses a tilde for it. That I've never seen before. I probably have actually, just don't remember it. That's an underdot for it. Oh. Yeah, I did know that. Completely forgot about it though. That's an interesting one. Did the nya back to nga? I'll save that to read later. Course. I thought a language did use Q for the ng sound. This language uses an M for the final ng. This one doesn't seem to write it. You guys came here for Conlang. If you guys can think of a language that uses Q for ng, leave it in the chat. Because I thought I saw one. And then long. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm rehashing an idea from another thong. Oh, so it was a Conlang I saw it. Okay. Oh, really? That's... Well, that didn't help. Ah, yeah, that does make sense. Okay, I guess I gotta do it that way. And then I think that, aside from pitch accent marking, will be good for diacritics. And for these ones, I think it'd just be best to add rhotic. Oh, a friend on Discord. Yeah. I have seen that, yeah. That's probably where I got it from. Whoops! Rhotic. Creek pharyngeal. Or just fair. And then rhotic will have a plus plus R. Creek will have, hey, let me just create borders so I can see these things better. Creek will have, let's say, plus the apostrophe. There we go. And then pharyngeal will be plus H. That seems fairly good. Actually, for long, why don't we just double it? And then the final one carries the well, we don't have coda consonants. All of our consonants are of a CV structure or VC structure. So I think, are we allowing vowels by themselves? I don't think we're allowing vowels by themselves. So well, you typed there two different letters there, Maddie. But yeah, I don't think we have vowels by themselves. They have to be accompanied by a Oh, no, we do have. Yeah, we should probably restrict the number of consonants that can be in a vowel initial syllable. And they probably won't include. Well, yeah, probably have. Maybe we'll just have CV things. Yeah, we'll just. I think it'll be best to have CV structure for now. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean there. But consider if we just have CV stuff, then if we do something like ma. If you're wondering why I'm typing weird keys, it's because I have a Japanese keyboard. I'm still getting used to it. So ma won't be able to be followed by a vowel. That will have to be ma-a. If it was two apostrophes, that looks a lot like a quotation mark. That would probably be ma, 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 there we go, ma. So you can't have just a vowel. It has to be a consonant plus vowel for it to be a syllable. Yeah. Does that make sense? Oh, that would be amusing. But I think this would probably be best. Well, let's see what other people think of it. I'll just add a little question mark afterwards there. Question marks are for romanizations we haven't fully decided on yet. But oh no, I see what you mean now, Maddie. Just putting that character before the vowel for the pharyngalization, right? So that would be a pharyngalized ka, and that would be a pharyngalized ga. The main problem with that idea would be with these digraphs here. We'd have that. Oh, oof, that is hard to look at. Is the stream down? Sorry, a friend of mine just messaged me on Discord saying that the stream was down. I might be talking into the void if it is. Oh, that's a pretty good idea, Maddie. Let's see. Would give it a kind of Korean feel. But, I think I'll just stick with this. And then, so we have consonants, our first draft of the consonants. We have our first draft of the vowels along with these. And then finally is thinking about these, which probably best done with an accent mark on the very first vowel. So let's say, oh, didn't mean too much. All of them just do. Let's say this I could just write out high, low. High is marked with an acute, while low is just a plain vowel. Ooh. That's an interesting concept. B for P, double B for B. Well, we don't have tones per se. We don't have syllabic tones. What we have is word level tones, which is commonly called pitch accent. And so what that means is that since the pitch accent is usually pretty constrained, you only need to know one specific part of it to understand the rest. So for our pitch accent, we have a pitch that starts on a high tone and just falls, and then we have a peaking, which starts on a low tone, rises up to a high tone on the second syllable, and then continuously falls. I'm a child. I saw pee-pee. Okay, so B. I can do it, Maddie, and there's nothing to stop me aside from common sense. That looks so stupid. Well, it matches the villages, right? And then nothing can stop me. Well, if people really don't like it, I probably won't do it, but that is kind of amusing. Let's do a dotted line to help me see these better. Is that what they do in Hokkien? Banlam and about the kind of standardized way of doing Hokkien in at least Taiwan, but I've never seen this version of it before. So this is for the Amoy Siaman type. Where does it say? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they used POJ, which is a system. I can't tell if I love it or if I hate POJ. Though it would be great if they were able to, create a Chinese character standard for it. That way we don't have only two Chinese languages with their own character standards. So, high tone. Oh! I'm assuming you also speak Taiwanese Mandarin then in that case. So we got everything from the Romanization, which means we can start actually giving these guys characters. So it's a low tone, so it's I mean, Oh, wait. And then this would be the H. Let's not capitalize that for now. There we go. Well, the Taiwanese, the Moe character standard is the character standard for Taiwanese Mandarin characters, no? Or do they have one for the Taiwan? I should know this. I'm learning Taiwanese Mandarin to learn Taiwanese Hokkien. At least read about it and understand it better. Scripts and Han characters. Okay, so they do have that is such a small amount. Wow. That is... That is kind of disappointing. So we still have to decide the word for for language. But actually, I'll get mark this as we need grammar to figure out how that works first. Will they be compounding words, or will we use some later some form of, I don't know, genitive construction or something. So, sell, trade. Oh! We were thinking about doing high tone for... Oh. High tone for positive, low tone for negative. Oh, it's not a long vowel, right, okay. So it's not a long vowel, but it should be... Why didn't you? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This should be a high tone, because the default should be the positive, I think. And then apple would be vin. 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 I think we only have one word so far that isn't nasalized. And that's the word for me. That's amusing. Okay, so we have words, we have a romanization system that may or may not be a bit cursed. And we have... Yeah, I did see that cat. They use the... If you go to Wiktionary, they also mark it as... Because it is now considered a reading of the... forgot the... There we go. Yeah, they had it for the... I swear they had it for... Yeah, here we go. It's been given the reading for the character, despite the actually related pronunciation and meaning going through that. Yeah. I actually found this weird situation out because I was looking up Taiwanese shorthand because I wanted to learn Taiwanese shorthand for traditional characters so I could learn them, and every time I looked it up I would just see an article saying no actual character for most common word in Taiwanese Hokkien, which was fascinating, but not exactly what I was looking up. Anyway, so now that we have an actual romanization system, we can just quickly write it out here. That was a low. I was a low, right? Yes. Oh yeah, I see it. I can see them right here. So Herng, nga, nga, Wait, no, that's supposed to be a... Guten Tag, Gabelstreit. Wie geht's? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I've seen, well, researching this kind of stuff, I've seen a lot of mixed script of Chinese characters and Romanization. And for some reason, I just cannot get behind it. Just looks so off to me. Not awful, just off. So, ma, ma, mandi. Wait, let me, mandi. There we go. And then, her. If it's a good trade, it's a high tone, and it's a short vowel. So we gotta do it like that. Huh. 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 There we go. Oh, let me increase the font size for you guys. That's might be a bit small. There we go. So this is I agree. Having something like that would probably look better. Who knows? Maybe I'll create a phonetic system for my international standardized Chinese character set. So we have the start of a system. If we're doing symmetrical voice, so we should probably, let me just note down that agent, probably don't need to merge them. Agent is marked by la, patient by va, no, by ma, and the indirect is marked by d. I suppose after all nasals, they should probably be nasalized. Should they be? Or should it only be with nasalized? I'll figure that out later. That sounds like I'd have to tackle allophony and all that jazz. But, and then, so agent, patient, indirect. And then, let's take a look at the wiki article. Symmetrical voice. So they have a special marking for if an object is the subject of the sentence or if it's the direct object or if it's the oblique or indirect. Each one has its own special marking on the verb, but they seem to have the same marker for the, let's say it's the The voice affix on the main verb within the clause marks agreement with the semantic role. So this would be like the active voice. This would be like the patient voice. And then this would be a different voice we definitely don't have in English. Does that mean we could then so we'll just call it the topic marker for voice mark, and then the voice mark will come after the semantic subject of the sentence, which we will have be, let's see, what will we have it be? Let's have it be and then, so this is an active suffix. Should we have a suffix or should we have a prefix on the verb? Maybe a suffix on the verb for the voice marking. Active suff. Actually, agent suffix. Patient suffix, and let's say an oblique suffix for now, and we can figure that out later. So we could just take those ones and add E after them instead and put them after the verb. So, and then so this would probably be something like so that would be the active, our equivalent of the active voice. So I voice mark let's do VM for voice mark for now. Sell good agent, and then copy the R equivalent of the passive, or the patient would be something like no, it would be, whoops, that's my bad. So the patient here would be the apple. Patient here would be the apple, and then this would be boosting that up to that status. So this becomes the semantic subject of the sentence. So this would be something, instead of I sell villager the apple, it'd be something like Apple is sold villager by me. So that would be that, how that sentence would best be translated. I sell a villager an apple. The apple is that is such bad. Is sold? Yeah, that would be, that's it. Is sold. Apple is sold to the villager by me. Yeah, dyslexia. I don't know how I did that either, because my next video is about English verbs and their irregularities and how we got them. So I've been spending so much time researching English verbs, not just the past few months, but the entirety of last year. So I don't know how that flew by me. But it did. And then an oblique voice would be something like this. Oh, I know what happens. I've gotten used to doing it. My family jokingly says that I had a dialect in and of myself. So you had to be able to speak me, because I couldn't speak English. Wait, why did I do that? Ah, I see why you did that. And then delete. So, and then this would be villager is sold an apple by me. A villager sold an apple by me. Yeah. That seems fairly good for now. So let's see, what did we do today? We did our romanization. We did a bit of our grammar. Oh, nasal spreading. We were planning on nasal spreading. That is a phonological / morphological feature, which would mean that the nasality is spread throughout the suffix, throughout the word. But we need to figure out if we're going to have full nasal spreading, as in the nasality spreads to the entire word, or if it spreads, is left branching or right branching. So if we, so something like ka, na, di, would this entire word become nasalized? Or would it only go after the nasalization, or would it only happen before the nasalization? We're gonna have to figure that out. It is not argumentative back. It uses symmetrical voice. Yeah, probably blocked by some sounds. Oh, sorry. It uses symmetrical voice, also known as Austronesian alignment. So what that means is we don't have the standard active passive voice of an accusative system or the standard active anti-passive voice, I think that's how that works, of the argumentative system. Plosives and fricatives are only plosives. So I figured it will flow through nasalized consonants. Those would probably mark... Nasalization will probably be... Yeah, it'll probably flow through nasalized consonants, approximates, and the taps and laterals. Because we were joking around about having a nasalized rhotic tap. Yeah. I mean, we could have it spread through affricates and only get blocked by the plosive stops, which would also make sense. Well, we can figure that out next Monday. Friday, I do believe I will be playing Minecraft for a bit. If that sounds interesting to you guys, because I figured end of the work week, end of the school week, would be nice to just sit back and turn off your brain for a bit and watch me fail miserably at a game I have played since I was 12. Oh god, it's been 10 years since I started playing. That is a positively beautiful idea. So yeah, I'll just add that under the planning section, as we are coming up on 1 o'clock. Would you guys like me to do longer streams? Like to 1:30 or 2 instead? I'm on Pacific Coast time, so I'm streaming from 12 PST to 2 PST. So, So, yeah. This Friday I'll stream Minecraft for a bit. And then next Monday we will continue this language, figure out how nasal spreading works. You think the length is fine? Got it. I'll keep doing just an hour long then. You guys want me to try doing a different time? I'm up to that. I just did 12. That seems like a reasonable time for most people. So the next time, let me just make a mark. Next time, nasal spreading, and the more grammar. Okay. So I will see you guys Friday then. Bye.